and making money and doing hard labor jobs.
But that
they don't want to work these jobs.
So is that the reason why a lot of women own a whole bunch of businesses, nails, hair?
Notice
lashes.
how none of them are manual labor jobs, which I'm what I'm talking to you about.
Okay, so
the discussion started with hard manual labor jobs in creation. Remember that? So I said women don't create things, really. They really don't. Creating a business here and there with a salon, fantastic. But I'm talking about infrastructure of humanity, society, shit. The water running, the power running, all the modern conveniences that you don't even think twice about. That's all male run. Women don't run none of that shit.
Man-made. Yeah.
Yes, it's man-made for a reason. Women don't create these things. And then now, in today's society, if you apply for an engineering job and a man applies for an engineering job, assuming you're both engineers, you're way more likely to get that job. But why are women still underrepresented in these fields? Because they don't want to do these jobs. Women want to sit in an air-conditioned building in their little suits, or maybe a hair salon, and do jobs that aren't necessarily hard, and that's fine. But that's from a biological standpoint.
Honestly, I would say in this generation and right here in 2024, there's a lot of women out there that are getting out into the field and doing a lot of things that women weren't doing before.
That's great.
I know a lot of women that are construction workers that work besides.
That's great.
That's irrelevant if you know, because
how is that irrelevant?
Because
that's a
minority. It's a small minority of women. If we went ahead and actually someone made a video about this shit. It's very interesting. If we went ahead and relied on our infrastructure to be run by women, the world would shut down.
But the only reason why it's not why it would be shut down is because men never gave women a chance. Women were always the one in that house cooking and taking care of kids.
What did I just tell you? If a woman applies for the same job as a man in an infrastructure job,
but why is it like that? Why is there not equal pay? Why? Because back then men had to do the work, had to do this, had to do that, and third, and when women had to stay in the house and cook and clean and take care of the kids. So therefore, when you're grown, when times and years are coming and changing, at the end of the day, men and women are not going to be equal, and women are not going to be doing the same thing as men, because at the end of the day, when it was there and then back then, men and women were doing the same thing.
I just literally explained to you that if a man,
what you're trying to say.
She's incorrect again.
I know
she's incorrect again. If I took him, no. Here's the difference between me and you.
It sounds good.
I understand your argument, which is why I'm able to refute it. You don't understand what I'm saying.
I understand where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, just because I don't agree with what you're saying, I can understand what you're saying and make my point still. Whether I'm incorrect,
you just made a point that was directly refuted by what I said a second ago. You said women aren't able to work these jobs, and I literally just told you.
I said back then.
Okay, but right now they can, and as a matter of fact, they are hired at a higher rate, even if they're not qualified.
Yep.
So explain this to me.
But
you can go ahead and be a construction worker as a woman, make $100,000 per year. You could be a plumber, you could be an electrician, etc. Hell, we even brought a plumber on this show one time, a female. She couldn't have passed the test, but guess what they did? They passed her anyway because they needed women on that bad. She was not qualified and still got the fucking job. There's women right now that are police officers that can't pass the physical fitness test of the man side, but they get hired with lower standards. So women can absolutely get into these career fields that you're complaining women can't get into. And not only that, they can get in when they're not as qualified, right? And they get hired at a higher rate. So what is the excuse?
Again, I never said that women couldn't get hired. I'm just stating back to the main question was man-made things and how men built roads and how men did this, that, and the third. Yeah. So I'm bringing it back to the fact that when men were making these things, that women were allowed to be outside and build and build constructions and do this and do that and third. Why? Because they were in the houses. So now, are you trying to make it seem like it's an issue because now women are getting hired even though they don't have the correct qualifications, or because now they're getting jobs because they're not
I'm telling you that women don't work these jobs because they don't want to. That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if they were allowed. Because you're trying to make the argument that they weren't allowed. No, they were allowed. They just choose not to do these jobs.
Back then, women were allowed to work those jobs.
He's talking about now.
Okay.
Well, back then they
were. We just gonna leave it at that then. We agreed to disagree, and that's fine.
Are you aware of the fact that in World War II, women were in infrastructure jobs when all the men went over to
they had to.
Europe?
The women had to do all the men jobs.
And then when the men came back, why did the women
left?
Okay, and then when the men came back, what did the women do?
What did the women tell me?
They did what they wanted to do. They went back to the fucking house, and that's how you have baby boomers, a whole generation of them. So if women are given the choice, see, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? Because women were given these opportunities back in World War II, and then when given the opportunity, when men come back, what do they fucking do? Let's have babies. Because women don't want to work these jobs.
Okay.
And that's
Period.
fine.
That's what the
Some
fuck it
women
is.
don't.
That's fine.
Don't sit here and try to argue with me about women weren't given these opportunities. They fucking were. They just don't want to work these jobs. That's just the reality.
And-
Let's call a fucking spade a spade. Women are fucking lazy when it comes to laborious jobs. They don't want to
all
fucking do
women.
it.
No,
Not
it's
all
not
women.
that they're lazy.
Generalizing.
Not all women.
That is how the world works. It works on generalizations. The majority
okay.
of women don't want to work these jobs. Okay, you guys want to have your nails and do your hair
wait,
and shit
wait,
like
wait.
that.
Majority. He
And
said
these
majority.
laborious.
Listen. He said majority.
Wait.
Listen, he's not saying all. He said
No,
majority.
no.
He said
It's not
general,
that they
but
don't
okay.
want to. It's just that the world has been saying over and over again that ladies, women, they cannot do that. So it's been said, and it's been
Or too
put it into
masculine.
our heads since we were kids. So it's not that we don't want to. That society put us through
All right,
this.
let's use your
and-
That's a lie. Let's use your mindset. Society. Let's blame the society, right?
Because I worked hard labor jobs when I was pregnant, 2 jobs. So.
Yeah, but
Say that
but
again.
I
I
literally
be saying
was out
that
in the sun flagging.
that
Okay, but
women,
you're not doing it now.
Women have to be.
You're not doing it now.
Showing for an
Women
example,
cannot
though,
do that.
Okay, but you did it. You did it, but you didn't want to do it. A man
didn't
is
care.
Exactly,
okay, but
but
you're not doing it now, right?
Nah, because I don't
Okay.
have to.
Okay,
Maybe
my
that's
point.
the
But
whole
I-
argument, right? Men
but
do it because
the-
they
but
have
the
to.
thing-
Yes.
Okay, I
it's ingrained
understand.
in our heads that we
men
cannot do
are
it.
willing. Men are far more willing to do laborious jobs to earn
Than
income
women.
than women are because
Yes.
women are lazy when it comes to doing
And
laborious
it's
jobs.
not-
No,
I don't know.
It's not that they're
I don't know
lazy.
why you guys can't accept reality, biological reality, that you guys simply can't do a lot of the
Because
things that
everybody's
we do.
reality is
That's
not the
true.
same.
It's
That's your
biologic-
reality.
yeah, it's
I
biological
don't
real.
give a fuck. I'm going to do what I got to
Yes,
do because
but
I
he's
was raised
saying-
like that. My daddy didn't play that.
Yes. but
Wait.
he's
I know how to
saying-
change my own tire.
He's not saying
I know how to
general.
do it.
He's saying that
But
you
how many women can
cannot.
do that? That's a low
No,
IQ argument.
I agree with
Okay.
you. You're saying like majority, but
Yeah.
I'm stating
No,
I'm not the
biologically-
majority. Not all females like
Majority.
that.
Okay, that
You're
is
right.
okay. Look,
Biologically,
so
you're
look,
right.
look. If someone makes an objective statement, right, and then you respond by saying that doesn't apply to me, and you make an entire rant on what doesn't apply to you, that's low IQ behavior.
How?
Like,
Okay.
because I'm speaking objectively.
The word you're using, you're saying all.
I
You're
never
saying
said all.
all.
Never once said all.
You said majority.
Yeah, majority.
All,
Majority and all are not the
majority
same.
is women at this table.
Majority and all are not the same.
You just said he said majority, not all.
Yeah, majority or all, regardless.
I never said all.
Okay, well you
I
said,
said a majority, and a
You said
majority is.
majority, and it's
Are you the
majority of
are you the majority?
females at the table.
Because
I
it could
said
be like
that. I'm
majority
not,
of
no
y'all at the
that was
table
argument.
not be talking
because he
about
literally
3
said
or
he was like females, all of them are lazy.
I never said all.
And I said not every one of them are
Majority.
lazy.
The majority.
Okay, he could say some. 'cause some.
See what I mean? This is why. Look, right now, this response. This is why women can't be in positions of leadership.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this?
And they shouldn't vote.
And I don't
And
think
you
y'all
shouldn't
should be able to vote either.
Vote.
Like, this is what I'm trying to say.
Saying.
Like, this is what I'm trying to say.
But
She
you-
literally
but you
took.
see what
Stop
he's saying,
talking.
though.
Stop
You
talking
see
when
what
I'm
he's saying,
talking.
though?
Stop talking when I'm
You see what
talking.
he's saying,
Stop
though?
talking when I'm talking.
Talking.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like,
Shut
you
the
don't
fuck
gotta
up
be
when I'm
rude.
talking.
You
That's the
don't gotta
last
be
time
rude,
I'm gonna
dog.
tell you
Be
that.
cool.
Look,
Like, you don't gotta be rude.
I'm gonna be very blunt about this. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't got to get on the last word. I'm not your man or whoever the fuck you think this is.
I'm not trying
Let
to
me
get the last word.
Get the fuck out of
I
here,
ain't
bro.
trying to get
Just
the
get out of
last
here, bro.
word. I'll get
Yeah,
out.
you trying right now.
I'm
Get the
not
fuck up out of
trying
here.
to, but okay.
You literally are right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
All right.
All right.
God damn, bro. Holy shit, man. I don't know how y'all niggas deal with these girls.
Bye.
I don't know.
What the fuck, man?
That's him. He's stressed out about other shit and getting emotional.
No, I'm not getting emotional. You're annoying.